Breaking news. Synthesis. June 28, 2026. Iran. The U.S. launched a new round of strikes on Iran, described as a response to Iranian aggression against commercial shipping. This happened after the 60-day ceasefire roadmap was announced. Trump threatened to militarily complete the job. The deal on the whiteboard is already being crossed out. Beijing. A small aircraft crashed into Beijing's 108-story CITIC Tower, one of the tallest buildings in China. Chinese authorities imposed an immediate and total information blackout. What happened? How many injured? Why it happened? None of it released. The autopilot of silence. Switched on. Venezuela. The earthquake death toll has climbed to at least 920. U.S. rescue teams are now on the ground, racing against the 72-hour critical survival window. A country already without stable government or infrastructure, now being dug out by the same country that captured its president 6 months ago. Utah. The Cottonwood Fire, currently the largest wildfire burning in the United States, is racing across southern Utah. Winds at 45 miles per hour. Humidity in the single digits. Crews are grounded. The fire is doing whatever it wants. Utah declared an emergency and banned fireworks. The fireworks ban. Very helpful.
Living room, morning. The ceasefire whiteboard. The first entry from yesterday. US-Iran, 60 days. Strikes ongoing now has a thick line through it. Joey is holding a marker. He has been standing here for some time. Joey stands before the ceasefire whiteboard. The top entry has been crossed out. A thick, decisive line through the words. Joey holds a marker in his paw. He hasn't moved in a while. Johnny sits on the couch watching him.
After a long pause, are you going to write something?
I'm thinking about what to write.
The US struck Iran again.
I know.
After the ceasefire.
I know.
Trump said he wants to militarily complete the job.
Long pause. I'm going to need a smaller marker.
Act 1. The information blackout and other kinds of quiet living room kitchen morning. Jimmy is in the kitchen making coffee, watching something on his phone. He's found a video of the plane crash in Beijing. He watches it once, then watches it again. He seems unsettled.
To no one in particular. A plane hit a skyscraper in Beijing. 108 floors.
From the living room, perking up, how many people?
That's the thing. Nobody knows. China shut it down immediately. Complete blackout. No numbers. No explanation. No press access. Beat!
So a plane hit a 108-story building and the official position is nothing happened.
The official position is that the official position hasn't been released.
Processing this, that's a position. Joey turns to the camera. A small aircraft crashed into the CITIC Tower in Beijing, one of the tallest buildings in China. Immediately after, Chinese authorities imposed a total information blackout. No casualty numbers, no explanation of what happened. No press, nothing. The event happened. The event is not being discussed. That's the autopilot of silence. You don't need to turn it on, it turns on itself.
From the couch, quietly. 108 floors. And the story is, we don't have a story.
Exactly.
Mr. Whiskers enters, carrying a new poster. He begins taping it next to yesterday's World Cup Investments seminar poster on the kitchen wall.
To the room without looking up. Today's seminar, how to make decisions when the information has been withheld. I've been running on this model for years.
Is this based on the Beijing crash?
It's based on every Tuesday.
Act 2. The survival window, living room later. The TV is back on. A news segment about Venezuela. Aerial footage of collapsed buildings in La Guaira, a Chiron. Death toll 92072 hour. Survival window closing. U.S. rescue teams visible on screen. Working in rubble.
Watching the screen. Yesterday was thousands feared. Today is 920 confirmed.
The 72-hour window for finding survivors alive in the rubble. It's almost closed.
And U.S. rescue teams are there now.
Yes, the same country that sent the military to capture Venezuela's president in January is now sending search and rescue teams to pull Venezuelans out of the rubble in June. Long pause.
History is a lot of things at once.
It really is. Joey faces the camera directly.
920 people are confirmed dead in Venezuela. U.S. rescue teams are on the ground racing against the 72-hour critical survival window, the point after which the odds of finding someone alive in collapsed concrete drop almost to zero. Venezuela had no functioning government infrastructure to respond, no stable system to activate. The earthquake hit a country that was already, by every measure, on the floor. And when the floor shook, there was nothing left to hold on to.
Quietly. The autopilot can't help you when the runway is gone. Beat. That lands.
In the corner, RoboCat 3000 has produced a second folded piece of paper. He sets it on the coffee table next to the first one from yesterday. Then sits back. Blue still.
Noticing. Is that another one?
Week 2 decisions. Already finalized.
To Johnny, he's running ahead of us now.
He's been ahead of us. We're only noticing now.
Act 3. The fire is doing what it wants. Living room, afternoon. Chloe comes downstairs with her laptop open, showing aerial photos of the Utah wildfire. Enormous smoke plumes. Orange glow across a ridge. She turns it to show Jimmy, who is still on the couch.
Utah declared an emergency, the Cottonwood Fire. They're saying it's the largest wildfire currently burning in the entire country.
Glancing at the screen, then back at the TV. That's a lot of smoke.
Winds are at 45 miles per hour. Humidity is in the single digits. The fire crews are grounded. Conditions are too extreme to fly.
So nobody's stopping it.
They ban fireworks. Beat.
Good, that'll do it. Joey climbs up to his spot on the armrest, very composed. Very serious.
To camera, the Cottonwood Fire, southern Utah, the largest wildfire burning in the United States right now. Winds at 45 miles per hour, humidity so low it's almost not a number. Air crews are grounded, the fire is not grounded. Utah declared a state of emergency and placed a restriction on fireworks. In a wildfire, the fireworks restriction is the plan. The fireworks restriction is what they announced. The autopilot is on the fireworks.
Nobody checked the fire.
Nobody checked the fire.
Mr. Whiskers, somehow, has already added a third poster to the kitchen wall. This one reads, Wildfire Portfolio, Diversification, a Seminar.
Noticing it. To Whiskers, how do you move that fast?
I have a template.
Jimmy glances at the bracket on the fridge. He's made a correction, but it's wrong in a new direction. He studies it, nods, satisfied. He's still wrong. Jamie comes downstairs. She looks at the ceasefire whiteboard, now with one crossed-out entry and 2 new lines. She reads it carefully. She writes something in her notebook. She goes back upstairs, still without speaking. Jamie is reading the whiteboard deliberately now. She is tracking something. Still no dialogue. Whatever she's writing is building toward something. Or true. Living room. Evelyn by the whiteboard. The room is quieter. The TV is off. Joey and Johnny sit together near the ceasefire whiteboard, 2 entries below the crossed-out one. The board is already getting full, and it's only episode 2.
To camera, measured, sincere, a ceasefire that wasn't. A building crash that officially didn't happen. 920 people in rubble while the clock runs out. The largest wildfire in the country, and the best response anyone found was, no fireworks. The whiteboard grows, not because we're keeping score. Because someone has to write it down. Because if nobody writes it down, in 2 weeks, it becomes a footnote, and then it becomes nothing.
The whiteboard is the plan.
Quiet, the whiteboard is the plan. Pause. Both cats look at the board. Back to camera, gentler. This is the Mamones. Subscribe, pay attention. We'll be here next Monday.
Joey and Johnny stare at what RoboCat wrote. We don't see it.
Reading it, very quietly. When did he start watching the news?
I don't think he stopped.